conclude tonight's AAPI celebration with two festivals. We're going to change the order. Yeah, she's going to announce that.
We'll start with the festival of Miao Village Mountain, and then conclude by Xiaotairan's festival.
Yeah, because we feel that's more appropriate. Actually, when we send out the program, I thought it will be easier to do the shorter one, which is the one by Xiaotaizan. But my wonderful colleague, Dr. Chen, thinks that's very, very strongly that we have to switch the order, and so I have to strongly agree with her. So now we are going to switch the order. First piece is actually about the Miao tribe. It was arranged by Chinese musician Sun Yilin. She arranged many pieces from Chinese folk songs, and this is one of them. And the Miao tribe is one of the 7 main tribes in China. They started in the middle region of the Yellow River, and then they went through 5 times major migrations. So now they are all over the place. In China, they mostly reside in southwest China, which is the mountain areas. So they build their villages around, among the mountains. And then in America, there are actually Miao people, mostly in California, Minnesota, and also Wisconsin. And the Miao people, they love their festivals. There are about almost 400 festivals per year. So they're festival-loving people. And many of the festivals are actually for their young men and women to meet with each other, or maybe find their the right person to spend the lifetime with. So many of those festivals are for that. And so in this the piece, you're gonna hear one in the middle part especially, you will hear the masculine part versus the feminine part. So that's because lots of festivals are about that. Okay, and then because there are so many people, oftentimes their festival, they're like more than 50 or more than 40 or 50 sub tribes. They have lots of sub tribes. People all gather together. So it's very big. It's very big scene. So that's how the program will be open. And so it's a very big scene. And then we will do another festival that's actually in Taiwan. The festival is about the Taiwanese tribal harvest festival that they actually occurred once a year. They started around maybe September, so they were celebrate their harvest every year. In Taiwan, there are right now certified only 16 tribes. In Taiwan, it's not so many as the Miao tribe, but oftentimes in this kind of harvest festivals, they will drink the wine that they made out of the millet. Okay, so of course, then everybody's so happy and dancing and everything, and then drink the wine, and then they will start to feel disoriented. So in the middle part of the second festival, you will hear a little bit, that kind of sound. Especially that was specifically marked as Fantasia by the composer himself. So that's why it is. So that's what we're going to do, right? Yeah.
Yes. So
during our practice.
Yeah. So as Jenny mentioned, that the segundo part, that means her part, is represent the masculine character, and my primo part is more family-like in terms of texture and also dynamic contrast. So actually, we're supposed to work like this way. So that's the one give us spending so much time to rehearse the Miao Village this piece, because my left hand is always overlapped with Jenny's segundo right hand part. So we spent a lot of time to figure out how to adjust our finger motion, position to avoid any conflict. But compared to Xiao Tairan's piece is more easily musically connected. To conclude today's the whole concert program, we would like you to join, sing and dance with us for these 2 festivals, and to feel the different region of China's carnivals. Enjoy.
very much for coming, and we hope to see you next year. Whether we'll be here or in Princeton remains to be seen. But I would like to give a special thanks to our guest performers, of which there are many, and our choir. So Westminster Conservatory, part of our mandate is to serve the community, and I can't think of a better way to do that than by inviting the talented members in our community to come and perform with us in concerts like this. So again, thank you all for coming, whether you were performing or just enjoying the performances, and we hope to see you next year. Or at the May 17th concert featuring our young artists with the Westminster Community Orchestra. All right, thank you very much.
黄宝善走了，他走掉了，他走掉了。你不要，你不是要比吗？你要跟他讲。我要他的email，我有他的email，我也要他太太。我没有他太太。
Yes, I'll be around. I'm looking forward. Wow.
That was a beautiful.
You a swing fan? First day.
去拿一个下17的 OK。那我去拿，你看我的包。
Oh yeah. Nice.
有没有？哦，你问他嘛，那个他手上就是好像。你问他要手上的嘛。
Yeah, I guess.
我就照一张相。